Let's talk about Kostas' crazy ideas, because at first you look at what you talk about with his like low bandwidth transactions, mouth-based keyboards, quantum solutions for the future, or solutions to battle quantum and crypto, and you're thinking, what is this guy doing? Isn't he busy with SUI, or shouldn't he get some more sleep? But now that I talk to you, the only reason SUI is what it is because everyone in your company is constantly innovating.
It's not only me.
Right.
It's everybody.
I know, everybody's innovating,
yeah.
Which means coming up with completely outside of the box ideas, like ZK login was an outside of the box idea that you didn't have to do. You could have right-clicked and copied a blockchain, but that's not what you guys do. So tell me about the crazy ideas and then how they are actually part of SUI or Miston.
So there are a few people in the company who used to have a super like high innovation rate from the past. We cherry-picked them. From Stanford, from Facebook, from Google, from different places. Why? Because you cannot predict in these like constant cycles of crypto what is the next thing. You have to prepare yourself even before it happens. I had a discussion with my co-founders. When we had ZK login, imagine we have the P0s. P0 means that we have to deliver it 100%. But I told them, look, I need a team. I need to work on something super cool. I don't know if it's feasible. And then ZK login, do you know how ZK login became feasibility? I traveled to Mexico. And then you will connect the dots. And while I was traveling, eventually because I'm Greek, in the port, when I arrived at the airport, the customs and everybody was checking me more than the Americans. Because I'm coming from Europe. And I said, okay, why there is no digital passport? I explained to them who I am, and very quickly I passed through that. So I said, I have to find an identity solution that is not mnemonics anymore. It's not something like that. And then I was super lucky because we got into a restaurant and the restaurant forgot to bring me to serve salt and pepper. And then I think for a while, I have it. I found it. We need in the cookie, in this thing that Google is returning back, I should use it as a passport. And I need to embed inside the public key and the salt to hide your identity. So me going to Mexico and combining the passport issue I had, along with someone didn't serve me salt, I created a passport over Google with a salt, which allowing you to sign again and again with your Google, even after you lose your session. Again, you go back, log in with Google, you have the same account. I can now send to an email, I can send money to a passport. And this changed the narrative completely. So sometimes I'm getting images from all of the experience I have in the world. Even after we leave this meeting, I will try to go back home, meditate, and see. Let's see what I can get from Brian. Maybe he can give me something that his background is not the same with me. I can go outside the box. There are 20, 30 crazy people in the company like me. Then in the past at Facebook, 2021, along with Sam, the CEO, and the CTO of the company, along with Evan, the CEO, and Sam, the CTO of the company, I invented Toothboard. So do you know that we have a keyboard embedded in our mouth? A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Okay.
We have a keyboard.
Okay.
Then you just need sensors, very tiny sensors, that with your tongue you can actually control them. You can do this stuff. And then you can talk. And you have a secure enclave. You can go to the ATM, nobody can see your password. Go type a password in Dubai. There are cameras everywhere. Your mobile's password is everywhere. Go to 7-Eleven in the US. They have your password. The mobile passwords you have, everybody who's listening at this, where's the camera?
Right.
They're already out. All of them.
What the London Real Investment Club actually does for you, it gives you the keys to open that door to the inside deals. In the last 3 weeks, I've participated in 3 incredible deals, a layer 2 Bitcoin protocol, an incredible AI protocol. The deal flow is beyond what I expected. I don't think I've ever seen a model like this that just gives average folks the opportunity to be behind the deals. And that's exactly what we've done. Not only that, you get to hang out with Brian Rose every week. And for me, that was huge because I look at Brian as somebody who's not only an expert in the space, and I think is on the leading edge, but just the leading edge of thought with London Real and the work he's doing there. To anyone who's taking a serious look at this, I know it's a big decision. It was a big decision for me and my family, and it is one of the best decisions I've ever made. So I wish you all the best and hope you come join us.
So I had this vision.
Everybody's already been breached. For security.
Everybody.
Okay.
There is no, I don't believe there is any password. I mean, do you do all of this time like
Face
you
ID?
put your password
No.
inside? And
Yeah.
nobody's doing this.
And people
You
have
are in
to
a
tell.
restaurant and there is a camera above you. If the camera focuses on your phone, they will find your password. They can even, now people are experts, they can even from like they're called shoulder attacks, shoulder surfing attacks. Even by seeing your movement on your hand, they can even understand what buttons you are pressing, right?
Really?
It is possible. I've done this. You know that we have this is 2006. Past doodles where you're doing this stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know who was one of the first who created this? It was me. And my work, 2006, I remember, it was called graphical password something. Then it was patented by another company. I think it was Adobe, someone else, an extension of it. And they refer to my work. But imagine if you're in Greek, you don't have the access to the money and be able to patent all of this stuff. I would be super rich even from the very beginning. So Toothboard allowed me to create a Morse code device because you cannot use all of your teeth easily. You have to train yourself. But I could do Morse code, so left and right. If you search Toothboard on LinkedIn, Toothboard and Kostas, or Chalkias, my last name, you will see all of the pictures of me being in the dentist, trying to have an implant. I removed the tooth, I put a sensor inside, and then I had the Bluetooth because I needed to send the message. And then how do you receive the messages? You need a way to receive messages. Do you know what I did?
What?
I said, how is it possible? How is it possible? Have you ever tasted a 9-volt battery?
Yes.
Does it feel like electric, like electricity?
Yeah.
So with your saliva, you can understand in your tongue left and right now.
Oh, so that's the feedback back
Yes,
to you.
the feedback back to you. So I had a fully communicating system, fully fledged.
Is it in your tooth now?
I removed it now and I'm going to put an AI.
Okay.
So I'm going to have another implant anyway. So anyway, we did this. Obviously, this can be used for authentication now, even for people with disabilities and other stuff. Another company at MIT, by the way, made it production-based, but for disability purposes.
Okay.
But I can think that in the future, it's not biometrics. It's not passwords. It will be something embedded. Because it's the only way to ensure that AI will not break it.
Okay. Okay.
Our iris, our fingerprints, how many years do you give for this to be taken? Your face,
Right.
just a few years. It's smarter than the human.
That can be copied.
Yes, can be copied.
But this thing can't.
No, because it's embedded, they cannot get inside your...
Right.
And I used it because people are already familiar with fillings in the teeth, right? And it's easier to accept it. Anyway, it didn't go anywhere because I left, and then it stayed as an idea at Facebook, and a very simple like proof of concept.
Hey, I know investing in crypto is scary. It takes a real leap of faith because there are so many scams, rug pulls, and bad actors out there. It's a dangerous business, which is why 95% of people lose all their money. Well, that's why I created the London Real Investment Club, so you can access the hottest deals on the planet and use the crypto bull market to create the generational wealth that you deserve. Join my team of over 100 people from around the world that are making millions of dollars behind the scenes investing in blockchain, AI, Web3 games, DeFi, Bitcoin, and more. Don't miss out. Click the link below to book a call with one of my team now. But hurry, this bull market will end soon.
I know investing crypto can be scary. That's why you gotta join the investment club. Pull the trigger. Let's do this.